Hey guys, Ava's Mama's here. Today I've got a really super quick and easy chili paneer recipe for you guys. And in our family, everyone loves it. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's lovely. To make the paneer, I need some flour and paneer, 3 peppers, 2 white onions, 1 red onion, cherry tomatoes, 3 chilies, and 1 garlic, and some coriander to garnish, as in that's all the fresh items I need. And the spices are here. I'm going to go ahead and tell you what kind of spice I need. For spices, I'm going to need 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of haldi, that's turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of garam masala, and 1 teaspoon of coriander, and 1 teaspoon of jeera. For the sauces, I'm going to need 4 teaspoons of sweet chili and 4 teaspoons of tomato ketchup.
I am the master mixer, Flo.
Are you?
Yeah, I am the master of mixing.
So she's making the batter for the paneer. I think we need just a little bit more water. Just a tad.
That will make it good.
Here for the batter, I'm using just plain flour. I normally use cornstarch as well, but I didn't have any, so this has to do today. Here I'm using just a pinch of haldi, just to give the paneer a bit extra colour. And my little Ava is helping me to mix everything. So chop up the paneer into little cubes. And guys, does anybody else find it satisfying cutting paneer? Because I do. I just love watching things like that as well. My other thing is cutting mushrooms. I absolutely love chopping up mushrooms. So satisfying. Here I'm using 2 paneer because I've got a big family. You don't have to use 2 packets if you don't want to. If you want to make a smaller quantity, just half all the ingredients and it should be okay. Now here Ava is putting all the paneer into the bowl in the batter and coating it well. Just give it a good mix so every corner of it is all covered with the batter before frying. In this stage, you could actually put it in an oven dish and cook it if you wanted a healthy option. But if you do fry it, it tastes much better. So get a pan and heat some olive oil or whichever oil you like just to fry off the paneer. So this part is just like making a pakora, just coating it in the batter and frying it off and making it crispy and putting it aside. In our house, we do use olive oil a lot because it's much healthier and it's not synthetic. Other oils are more synthetic, so this is actually really good for your health. In an Asian household, we do use a lot of oil for frying and cooking, which is unhealthy. So at least I can say I'm using olive oil and bettering myself to, look after the kids and me. Fry these paneer until golden brown on each side. This will take around 6 to 8 minutes. I do cook paneer quite a lot as my daughter is vegetarian. And I think it's a substitute of meat because it's quite filling. This dish is suitable for vegetarian. Even in our household, we all love paneer. So here I'm using a kitchen tissue and drying out the excess oil from the paneer and putting it aside. So I'm chopping up half a garlic finely and 2 white onions. I don't really like chopping onion and garlic. I get my husband to do this part sometimes. Or my son, he loves chopping all these onions and garlic as well. So that's good. That's the nitty-gritty job I don't like. Get yourself a deep non-stick pan and drizzle some olive oil. Heat the oil for a minute or two and then put in the garlic. Saute the garlic until golden brown. Then add the onions. Now add the onion and salt and let it cook for a bit until soft. After a few minutes, add your dry spices and let that cook for a bit, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure you cook it in medium heat so it doesn't burn. Here I'm adding some water so the mixture doesn't dry up, only a little bit, not much. And cook it for further 5 minutes with the lid on. While the curry is getting cooked, I'm going to go ahead and chop all the vegetables now. Cutting up all the vegetable ahead is really good, getting yourself prepared before cooking if you prefer. But I don't mind cutting it as I'm going along, which helps me do it quicker. But I will recommend, if you're doing this for your first time, chop everything up in advance, which will help you. Peppers is one of my favourite vegetables, and I do put it in everything: salads, stir fries, curries. This is what I do so the kids don't even notice it when they eat and they get vegetables. When you got 5 kids and a husband to feed, yeah, you just have to love cooking, I guess. I don't mind cooking. I love cooking, actually. And I do like to cook lots of things, not just curries. I do like to cook Chinese, Mexican, all sorts of dishes. So do have a look at my channel. I do have other recipes on there. So check it out, guys. So I'm going to cut these baby plum tomatoes in halves because you don't need to cut it anymore because otherwise it will just melt away. Does anybody likes nibbling on them? Because I do. When I'm chopping them up, a few goes in my mouth because they're lovely and sweet. I'm just going to use one red medium onion and I'm not going to slice them, just chop them up like this in fours and spread it out like that, and then we will be frying them off. I'm also using 3 large green chilies. If you don't like it spicy, you could actually avoid this and don't use the chilies at all. That's absolutely optional. If you like it spicy, you can use it or totally avoid it. Now it's been about 6 minutes. The curry's been cooking away. I'm going to add all the vegetables I just chopped, including the chilies, and put it in there and just simmer it for a few minutes because you don't want to overcook these vegetables. You want it to be nice and crispy. I'll say cook it for about 5 to 6 minutes, not more than that. So all the vegetable has been cooking for about 5 to 6 minutes, and I'm just going to add the paneer in there. Mix everything well with the paneer so all the flavors are getting into the paneer, and leave it for another few more minutes. Cover the lid. Now add the sweet chili into the pan. And also add the tomato ketchup and mix it well. And cook it for a further few minutes, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. Guys, I wish you could just smell this curry. It smells beautiful. And all you have to do is now garnish it with coriander. So I chopped up the coriander and I'm just going to garnish it. So we are going to enjoy this curry with rice, and my kids are going to have it with naan bread. You can actually eat this with the taco shells as well, the crispy ones. It's really nice. I've tried it before and it's yummy. Voila, it's all done. So we're going to go ahead and enjoy this food. And if you liked this recipe, please like, share and comment. And don't forget to subscribe to Ava's Mama.